What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlemania here, back with another video. Now that CM Punk is on FS1's show WWE Backstage, fans are speculating when and if Punk will rejoin the WWE wrestling matches rather than commentating on them. While rumour has it that neither side has come close to anything resembling an offer for Punk's return, the truth is that the WWE needs Punk more than ever. Join us now as Wrestlemania looks at why CM Punk will return to the WWE in 2020. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. Now, there are many reasons why he should return, but first let's look at the WWE's reasoning. As, let's face it, the WWE needs CM Punk more than he needs them. As we'll show, the company has serious problems that have only got worse since Punk's return. Number 1, the WWE needs to make some serious changes, but won't. The WWE's ratings continue to decline, and the past has shown that the WWE is unwilling to make the structural changes it needs to revamp its storytelling, whether it's the heavily scripted promos or weak and wandering storylines. They are great at making cosmetic changes, such as promising the fans they'll change or even bringing in new executive directors for Raw and SmackDown's so-called creative departments, but ultimately, things don't change on the surface or any substantial changes are short-lived. If the WWE SmackDown ratings continue sliding, it won't be much longer before Fox executives demand the company take action. So far, the only thing that's kept the blue brand from sinking into the deep blue sea of ratings is the NXT invasion angle. Since that has now ended now that the Survivor Series is over, it's unlikely the WWE has any great storylines to get the fans interested in SmackDown once it loses the momentum from Survivor Series. While some pundits question just how much Fox executives know about wrestling, it's obvious they have people who know who is popular. This was reportedly at Fox's request. Smart move. Likewise, CM Punk was brought to WWE Backstage because the ratings were awful once the show lost its World Series lead-in. Anyone who thinks Fox hasn't noticed the ratings bump from Punk is only fooling themselves, and as we noted in our most recent video, WWE Backstage's ratings quickly plummeted without Punk, so you can expect Fox to get Punk on for more appearances. This could quickly lead to Fox asking the WWE to bring back Punk to a WWE ring, that ring of course being the Friday Night SmackDown ring. Punk's return, if nothing else, could buy the WWE some time with Fox to improve its ratings, and although it's easy to see the WWE ruining the return of CM Punk, the company could come up with its latest excuse and hope Fox buys it. After all, they've bought everything else. Now, the reason Fox is so important is due to the small fortune it's delivering to the WWE for the rights to air SmackDown Live. If Fox were to drop the WWE, they would eventually find a new home for SmackDown, but it's doubtful if it would be somewhere with a large audience or someone willing to pay so much. This would impact the WWE stock as well as their long-term expansion plans. It would likely also lead to wrestlers being let go, as the WWE will lose the piles of cash they're tapping into to keep its talent from leaving for other promotions such as All Elite Wrestling. Anyone who doesn't believe this should look back to when the WWE's deal with Saudi Arabia seemed to be in jeopardy and talk spread the company would be forced to make drastic financial cuts. Number 2, Punk would jumpstart the WWE. CM Punk would jumpstart the WWE, giving the promotion the shot in the arm it really needs. Punk could work as a babyface, a heel, or an anti-hero, providing a number of good matchups to help boost ratings, house shows, depending on his schedule of course, and merchandise. Punk might also help get wrestlers over, either bringing wrestlers into a Punk-led faction. While it's difficult to say exactly how much Punk would bump up the WWE's ratings, it's no stretch to say his initial return would be big, and if done right, it could be a major boost to the WWE. Punk's appearance on WWE Backstage has already rejuvenated the show. Although we don't know the long-term impact, and short of the WWE completely dropping the ball with his return, he could restore balance to the force. Number 3. Punk would be more relevant than ever. Wrestling fans are more aware than ever about what's going on backstage. Punk's return could open the door for any number of work-shoot angles, and the fans would eat it up, loving to see the inner workings of the business discussed in public. Granted, this would be a sanitized version of things filtered through a McMahon lens, but even a highly restricted work shoot could be wildly successful under the right circumstances. Punk's pipe bomb promo in the WWE is still talked about, and just imagine what Punk might say in light of his abrupt departure from the WWE. Fans would tune in to whatever show Punk was on just to hear him cut promos on the company. While there's no guarantee the WWE would do the wise thing and capitalize on Punk's return by building good storylines on whatever show he appears on, fans would finally have a reason to watch Raw or SmackDown. Number 4. It could help the WWE's locker room morale. On one hand, wrestlers might be jealous at Punk returning to the WWE, particularly if he gets a big money deal, which is the only way he said he'll return. However, the thought of the WWE willing to make amends has to appeal to some stars, as it could suggest the company is becoming more flexible in dealing with talent. There's also the likely boost the WWE is going to get in the ratings, ticket sales, and merchandise. While Punk's merchandise sales won't help other superstars, a strong product and better turnout will help everyone. This factor isn't guaranteed, but it's one the WWE should keep in mind. The only likely drawback in the WWE's eyes is that the company might be seen as weak in welcoming back a superstar who left them and was involved in a legal battle. However, this is unlikely to stop them given past reconciliations ranging from Hulk Hogan to Randy Savage to the Ultimate Warrior. But those were the WWE's reasons. What about Punk's reasons? As there are some compelling reasons for wrestling's straight-edge superstar to return to a WWE ring also. We won't bother bringing up Punk's vowing never to wrestle again and instead focus on the here and now. Number 1. He has a great bargaining position. Punk has been wrestling's top free agent since leaving the WWE in 2014, and All Elite Wrestling's launch only added to his value. Punk offers tremendous value to the WWE, whether it's as a full-time performer or as a part-time performer like Brock Lesnar. Punk is in the proverbial catbird seat and can tell the WWE he's only interested in a few matches a year or shock them with a return to full-time action. While Punk won't get something as attractive as creative control, he's likely to command a huge salary and whatever perks he wants, ranging from leaving shows early to lucrative merchandise rights. The WWE may be saying they don't need Punk, but the promotion is reaching a point where they would be fools not to take him, something Punk's aware of and will only become more aware as time goes on. Just consider our next point. Number 2, he's already tested the waters. As mentioned, Punk is in high demand and AEW President Tony Khan claims to have spoken to him about signing with the new company. While Punk seems set against working for WWE, he's repeatedly come out and said he's willing to work for the WWE if the big bag of money is big enough. Right now, Punk is biding his time and watching everything around him. With Punk working for Fox, he's already close to the WWE as he discusses the product on WWE Backstage and interacts with WWE superstars. While he's a Fox employee and not a WWE independent contractor, he is close to the WWE world again. Even better, Punk is being paid to familiarize himself with the WWE product, and if he does decide to work for the company, he'll know what's working, what's not, and what he can do to improve the product. He'll also know how much he can bring to the WWE and what the company is willing to pay for him to work his magic. Punk may not have his foot in the door at the WWE, but he's got his ear up against it and he knows everything that's going on inside, making his bargaining position even stronger. Number 3, he has a new group of opponents. CM Punk worked with a variety of top opponents in the WWE, beginning with his start in the WWE's version of ECW and continuing through his last days in the promotion. While some of these wrestlers are still working today, there are many new faces in the WWE, wrestlers who Punk could have had great matches and interactions with. Some wrestlers have clashed with Punk outside the WWE, and some would be brand new opponents for him. Whether it's superstars like AJ Styles, Ricochet, The Fiend, Braun Strowman, or any number of NXT stars, Punk could wrestle for years before having to battle previous WWE foes. This is a win-win situation as the fans get to see new matchups and Punk gets a chance to indulge himself professionally, seeing how he does at this point in his career. Whether a wrestler is enhancement talent or a main eventer, there's a certain appeal involved with working against select opponents. Punk would have his pick of wrestlers to work against, and it's likely there'd be a long list of wrestlers waiting in line to work a match with him. And number 4, this is his last hurrah. Although there's no evidence Punk needs to wrestle or work for WWE Backstage due to financial problems, he may have a personal interest in wanting to step back into the ring, even if it's for a limited schedule. While Punk doesn't need to prove anything to the fans, he may have a personal goal, headlining Wrestlemania. One of the reasons Punk was unhappy in the WWE was because he never headlined Wrestlemania despite being a main event star for several years. At 41 years of age, Punk should still have some great matches left in him, unless he hurt himself during his appearances in the UFC, and even a 1 or 2 year campaign in the WWE could afford him the chance of going out on his terms, main eventing Wrestlemania and showing how he does things his way. It's likely the WWE knows this and will be willing to dangle the Wrestlemania main event carrot in front of Punk, bringing him back to the ring. The WWE needs to bring CM Punk back if it hopes to balance and or improve its product. Fox executives know this, and Punk knows this too. Punk, on the other hand, may be willing to return to the WWE, and there are reasons he might return besides his obvious large financial motivation. As the WWE ratings on SmackDown continue to fall, it shouldn't be long before Fox drops some serious hints that it wants to see Punk on Friday nights. But there you have it, guys, our reasons why CM Punk will be returning to the ring in 2020. Let us know your thoughts down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.